hindi po naman nagiging tama na hindi po nyo sinunod ang kagustuhan ng NTC na siya naman ang regulator natin.
Mr. Chair, tanggap po namin yan. Kung sa tingin po ng NTC, nagkaroon ng violation ng ABS, tanggap po namin kung ano man yung...
ETV online channel, in the service of the Filipino online world.
Did the demonstration permits allow you to launch multiple channels?
Yung ginagamit po namin is the NTC Memorandum Circular.
Doon muna po tayo sa the demonstration permit kasi hindi pa po ako tapos doon eh.
Sir, nauna po yung NTC Memorandum Circular, July 12, 2014, Section 2.4.
What is that?
The provision of new programs in addition to the analog legacy program is encouraged.
Hindi ko po narinig masyado yun.
Sa NTC Memorandum Circular po, dated July 12, 2014, Rules and Regulations for the DTT Broadcast Service, Section 2.4, the provision of new programs in addition to the analog legacy program is encouraged.
Hindi po yata sinasabi rin yung multiple channels. Sa analog po pinag-uusapan natin. Pero nagta-transfer na po tayo eh. Meron pong transition from analog to digital. Tama po. Wala pong sinasabi diyan na pwede kayong mag-launch ng multiple channels. Sa tinatanong ko po muna, doon sa demonstration permit, hindi rin po kayo binigyan ng permit to launch multiple channels. Tama po?
Mr. Chair, 5 taon na po namin binabroadcast yung additional channels na yan. Kung naging
Kaya
issue
nga po
yan
kanina,
sa NTC,
sinasabi ko sa inyo, yung violation po nyo is more than 5 years already.
kung violation po at hindi naman po ito nakatago, sana sinanction na po kami ng NTC by now.
Kaya napapansin po nyo yung sagot ng NTC, hindi nga po niya malaman kung anong gagawin niya. Alam po ninyo, Mr. Katigbak, talaga pong ang technology ay mabilis lumago. Kung minsan po ang ating pamahalaan hindi masyadong nakakahabol, huwag naman po nating masyadong bilisan. Kung mo ang technology nandyan, para bang, sige, wala pa namang mga rules, unahan na natin. Huwag po ganun. Kasi yung prangkisa po ninyo was granted by Congress 25 years ago. I'd like to believe, Mr. Katigbak, that at that time, in 1995, yung KBO concept is still far away in time. Hindi naisip sigurado ng Congress in 1995 na darating tayo sa ganitong panahon na meron na palang ganito. Tama lang naman po na isipin natin na maaaring kumita tayo sa ganito. Pero, nandyan din naman sa prangkisa ninyo, sa Section 3, hindi kayo pwedeng gumamit ng anumang frequency o frequencies, kahit na marami pa yan, nang hindi kayo nabibigyan ng permit ng NTC. Nandun pa rin yun eh. At kung babasahin po nyo yung Section 1 ng inyong prangkisa, nauuna pong nakalagay doon eh. Section 1, subject to the Constitution and the laws and rules and regulations. Palagi pong ganun eh. So wag po natin sasabihin, pwede nating unahan ang technology. Pwede nyo sabihin, oh, I talk to Mr. Technology. But you should also talk to Mr. Constitution. Tama po, Mr. Katigba.
Sir, I don't think we have violated any of the rules and regulations.
That's what you think.
Maaari pong hindi pa lumalabas ang rules and regulations tulad po ng sinabi ni Commissioner.
Yun nga po eh.
Pero
Binanggit ko
hindi naman po
kanina, kung nakikinig po kayo kanina, binanggit ko kay Commissioner. Nandun po sa doon sa inyong provisional authority. At ito nga po ang nakalagay rito eh. The use of conditional access system on DTTV service shall be subject to such conditional access guidelines that the Commission or any other relevant government agency may hereafter issue. Wala pa pong ini-issue eh, Mr. Katigbak eh. Sa huwag niyong uunahan, kaya nagkaka-violate po tayo. May I refer you to, this is quite an old letter, but this is your letter to the Federation, it's called PICTAF. It's dated July 6, 2015. Nung nagkaroon kayo ng problema sa showing ng PACQUIAO-MAYWEATHER, sinagot nyo ito eh. First issue, on the showing of the PACQUIAO-MAYWEATHER fight as a pay-per-view offering on DTT, despite the NTC letter dated April 29, 2015. Ito po yung sagot ninyo. This is a moot issue since ABS-CBN Corporation has given express assurance already to the Honorable Commission that it will desist from showing pay-per-view offering until CAS rules come out by the end of the third quarter of this year. I don't know where you get that will come out in the third quarter of that year, but the most important thing in this particular admission of yours in this letter, you have given an express assurance to the Honorable Commissioners, siguro po, may pinag-usapan natin, NTC, that you will desist from showing pay-per-view. This is your own undertaking, and this is dated July 6, 2015. Pero hindi pa rin ninyo sinunod, Mr. Katigbak. So, napakarami pong violations. Kayo na pong nagsabi, sulat ninyo ito, pero hindi ninyo ginagawa. Ito pa po. The KBO channel is a pay TV. Is that correct?
Pay-per-view po.
Is it not the fact that within the demonstration period, or on May 3, 2015, you used the digital terrestrial TV system to air the PACQUIAO-MAYWEATHER fight?
Tama po.
Tama. Pakilakas lang po ng konti.
Tama po.
Is it not the fact that before this mega fight, the NTC wrote to you on April 29, 2015, in reply to your request for an option to watch that fight live through your TV Plus on digital terrestrial TV?
Mr. Chair, nag-umpisa po yan on April 1, 2015. Sinulatan po namin ang NTC to inform them that we would be airing the PACQUIAO-MAYWEATHER fight. Yung
Alam ko
sulat
po
po
yun.
nila was April 29, requesting us to refrain from offering the service.
Tama po yun. At ang sabi po ng NTC, doon sa sulat niya ng April 29, in reply to your request, kung po pwede ngang PPB, PPB show sa Pacquiao fight, sabi po ng NTC, you are directed to refrain from offering any pay television service in your DTT trials. Kasi nagtatry pa lang kayo, nasa demonstration trials pa lang tayo. Until such time that the Commission has come up with the appropriate guidelines for the same. Is that correct?
Tama po.
But despite having received this letter of NTC on the same day, you still proceeded with the PPB fight, did you not?
Mr. Chair, we had already sold the service to countless people prior to the receipt of that letter.
I don't care.
When we received the letter, we did stop from offering the service at that point in time. But we also had a commitment to the public who had already paid for the service, Your Honor, which is why we decided to pursue it.
Teka muna, Mr. Katigbak. Ang sulat po ninyo sa NTC is April 1,
Opo.
2015.
Tama po.
Wala namang sagot pa sa inyo ang NTC. Sumagot sila April 29. Bakit naman nag-advertise na kayo? At nasubo na kayo sa 2,500 pa nga ho yun. Tama po ba? Hindi.
Tama po.
Bakit naman nagpakasubo kayo na magbenta kagad nung pay-per-view fight ni Senator Pacquiao? Eh wala pa naman kayong natatanggap, nakasiguruhan na kayo ipapayagan ng NTC. Pagkatapos ngayon, ikakatwiran nyo. Eh nasubo na kami. Tama po bang katwiran nyo, Mr. Katigba?
Mr. Chair, ang inisip namin at the time was this is something that would be important to the public.
Tama po yun eh. Lahat po tayo nag-iisip na makakatulong sa ating bansa,
So,
sa
tanggap
ating
naman,
mga kababayan, mapapasaya natin. Sino naman ang ayaw makita talaga live ang labanan ng Mayweather at saka... Pero kahit gaano po kaganda yun, kahit gaano ka-noble ang ating layunin, Mr. Katigbak, nananatili pa rin tayong napasasakop sa mga batas na umiiral. Sumulat kayo ng April 1. Wala po kayong natatanggap na kasiguruhan na papayagan kayo ng NTC. Sana naman hindi kayo nagpakadalos-dalos. Kasi pwede nang sabihin na, teka muna, baka mamaya may benta pagka hindi naman tayo payagan. Kawawa naman ang magsibili. So pinayagan, hindi kayo pinayagan pero nagtuloy-tuloy kayo sa pagkakakala na kawawa naman ng mga tao nakabili na. Tama po ba yung katwiran na yun, Mr. Katigbak?
Hindi naman po kawawa pero obligasyon po namin dahil kinuha na namin ang pera nila to make sure na we deliver the service that we promised them.
Hindi nga po eh. Kahit napaganda po ng promise natin, sinasabi ko, Mr. Katigbak, kayo po ang may kasalanan, kayo po ang pumunta sa tao, wala pa po kayong permit, hindi pa po kayo pinapayagan, pumunta na kayo sa tao, nagbenta kayo. Pagkatapos, huwag naman yung sisisihin halimbawa na, o gagamitin na halimbawa, na nakapagbenta na kayo. Paano naman yun? Kagaya nung una ninyong sinabi, kawawa naman ang aming mga 11,000 employees. Eh sana kung hindi naman sana naparami itong mga violations ninyo, hindi sana man tayo nagtagal ng ganito, wala po sanang namroblemang mga kababayan natin na mga manggagawa ninyo. Ganun po yung palaging nangyayari, Mr. Katigbak. So, kahit na ano pong sabihin ninyo na napakagandang kadahilanan, mailagay sa tao yung laban ni Mayweather at saka ni Pacquiao, eh hindi po naman nagiging tama na hindi po nyo sinunod ang kagustuhan ng NTC na siya naman ang regulator natin.
Mr. Chair, tanggap po namin yan. Kung sa tingin po ng NTC nagkaroon ng violation ng ABS, tanggap po namin kung ano man yung findings at recommendations po nila.
Like and subscribe. Watch the previous video. Thank you for watching.